This video is just a compilation of really stupid car articles or dumb things that non-car people say who try to pretend like they know about cars. We're actually going to start the video off with just an Urban Dictionary definition of Bugatti Veyron. This has to be the worst aged statement ever made on this website. So he goes, you could tell this guy's a fanboy, made by Jake the Snake in 2007. Oh, the Bugatti's the world's fastest, you could tell he's just creaming his pants and jizzing the entire time he's riding his, wow, look at its top speed and WC. Here's the funny part though. So like, this is the part, if you don't know how Urban Dictionary works, you're supposed to like write an example of how to use the word. And he goes, yo, I'm so cool and rich. Look at my new McLaren F1. And then the guy at the Bugatti's like, nah, man, that's chump change. You see, real rich cats get the Bugatti Veyron. This is not aged well because the Bugatti's base price is roughly what the Veyron is still going for, if not a little less. You can actually find some Veyrons for $1 million. This is the McLaren F1 2021, August is when this happened. 241 miles. It sold for $20 million. So here's Veyrons, obviously. Yeah, you got the newer ones are still bordering closer to the 2 million mark. I also think those are... Then you got like the older base model ones that are still, yeah, like 1.3 million. So that's below the base price the car was originally sold for. And the point I'm trying to make is the Veyron can't touch the McLaren F1. So this is just peak non-car guy right here. Oh, Jake the Snake, man, you got owned by the game we call time. Be careful what you say. Speaking of be careful what you can say, holy crap, this is another very poorly aged. This one's more of an opinion and not a fact. The other one was a poorly aged fact because factually speaking, the F1 surpassed the Bugatti. Now, in 2013, the Lamborghini Veneno was named the world's ugliest car. Why was that a thing? So here's the whole top 100 list from Edmunds, actually. This MF literally thought that there were 99 other cars. Like, just you can go, I'm breezing through this so you can look at the names that were listed. All 99 other of these cars. And hold on, let me scroll back. Is that what it just... He thought the Pontiac Aztek is still prettier. The Fiat Multipla. If you don't know what the Multipla is, I'm gonna show you real quick. Like, yucking all the way. Like, it looks like a beaver with buck teeth with like a Down syndrome face that's squared down. It's so hard to describe. It just looks stupid. This is apparently more attractive than a Veneno. So thankfully, no one agrees with this guy. Everyone knows that the Veneno is one of the world's most beloved supercars to ever be designed. It was really try-hard and edgy looking, sure, but it's not ugly. Not even close to being top 100, much less the ugliest car of all time. So this is another article that didn't quite age well, so it's written in 2018 by Natasha, and it's like, here are 10 mods that would never work in America, and 10 mods that would be really awesome in America. So it shows Bozozoku as the clicker, and we're gonna go on about. This one is a big iffy. You know, Bozozoku's trying to come into America, hasn't quite pierced this through. Oni-kan, what is this supposed to be? Will perfect their... So is this just stance, I'm guessing? Yeah, or does... Okay, so that's just a different way of saying stance. Itachi... This one aged poorly. I'll just tell you that right now. This one aged so poorly because Itasha is completely taking over the Western. Everyone thought it was like a trend 5 years ago in America where like, oh, it's just gonna be some people are gonna do it. They're gonna get bullied and it's gonna go away. And now it's like really common. You see it all over the United States. Yeah, no, this is, that's too funny. So that was one that wouldn't work, but it worked. And let's see why they said it wouldn't work. It translates as painful car. And they're embracing the cultural phenomenon of anime and manga. Look, if you can American swap an engine into a Japanese car, you can Japanese vinyl design on an American car. It really doesn't matter that much to me because it's just a freaking, if anything, this is less insulting because it's just vinyl at the end of the day. You could just rip it off. And they said it was just gonna be too painfully expensive and too painfully embarrassing, to which they completely doubted the dedication of automotive enthusiasts. Sticker bump, this already caught on in the West. Now, you're wrong there, girl, I'm sorry. This one I would love to actually see catch on the West, which is like, I believe in Japan they like to make a lot of lowrider trucks, and they decorate them with lights and a whole bunch of other accessories. It's a very uniquely Japanese thing. Front mounted, what? Not everyone needs a fancy intercooler if your vehicle isn't turbocharged. It just ends up being an overpriced fender decoration. There's no mechanical advantage to be gained from having... Yeah, this is peak non-car guy writing an article right here. This is, I googled the definition of intercooler, but don't actually know what an intercooler does. That's literally what that just told me. Even if you don't remove the front bumper and you have a turbocharger and you put a front intercooler, it still works. This is the dumbest, this is single-handedly the dumbest thing I have read yet. And hopefully the video doesn't get any dumber than this, because that was peak I don't know what I'm talking about, but let me write a car article. As for intercoolers on top of your engine, my supercharger has one on top of my engine. That one is to obviously cool the root system, so it sits on top of my root supercharger and cools it. There is no, I guess, superiority to top-mounted versus front-mounted, but really I would say neither one is superior to the other. It just depends on your build and what you're trying to get out of it, what setup you went with. It'll just change the compatibility based on the setup. This is just a giant misconception. Do not feel shamed. Anyone watch this video, this is not a trend to ever feel shamed of. This is a functional thing that will stop your car from blowing up. Please keep your turbos or forced induction or supercharger, any of those systems, cool. Do not listen to this lady. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to just, that was a big dumb. Big dumb. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this article. I think I'm gonna lose a cartoon. What? Okay, I'm gonna lose more brain cells the longer I look at it. So we're gonna just move on. So this is one just making fun of people's rim choices. This one is going to be highly up to taste, but I think this person was extremely harsh for no reason. So here we have, classic haha, laugh at the guy with big old wheels, This one's just a Photoshop edit, like that's not even worth it. This one is, okay, I'll agree, that one does look hideous. Well, okay, what's wrong with this one? The first, okay, let me actually read this one. It is not appealing at all. It illustrates exactly what was discussed. A great car gets ruined because of the owner's poor taste. It's a sponsored car. It's a Monster Energy RTR Mustang. Of course it's gonna have green wheels because Monster Energy. The neon rims do not fit the aggressive sporty style of the Mustang. No, that's fine actually. There's literally nothing wrong with this. How stick up the bum must you be? How much of a boring person must you be to say this ruined the car? Don't get me wrong, it's not everyone's taste. Like, you may not like the way it looks, but it's far from ugly, much less ruining. It's just wheels, man. And really good design wheels still. They're just, yeah, the color's a bit out there, but again, it fits the theme of Monster Energy. And this one, again, this is the article writer being a freaking boring, rude person. It's just red. Red wheels are such a universal thing at this point. Like, gray, black, and white cars will match with literally anything. Like, they're base colors. They're like a really empty palette. You can make them match with anything. Like, green does not ruin gray, red does not ruin. This is more like a dark silver metallic. It doesn't ruin that. That's such a neutral color that red will kind of pop on it, It's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, yeah, that you got me there. That's a pretty bad one. This blue was, oh, come on, man. SEMA never fails this point. This looks fine. This looks fine. It's just blue wheels, dude. They look, again, it's on a neutral color palette. Now, I'm not sure what kind of weird texture he has on his design, but just color-wise, this neutralish silver with blue wheels, that's fine. This Camaro has a number of issues. We're gonna, again, neutral color, white car, orange wheels. I'm not a fan of the design of the wheels, but again, back to the principle I'm gonna stick true to. These are not that ugly. This color combo is not hideous at all. And another pavement princess, I'll give you that. Another, okay, that's like a straight up dinner plate at that point on your wheel. Again, another pavement princess. What's wrong with this one? BMW, why'd you do that? This is aggressive, sporty, amazing car that makes me need the rims, throw it off. The black spokes are fine, but the blue board, what? Okay, I saved this image just so I can zoom in on it. Yo, clean. I don't think that ruins the car at all. Again, you have a neutral color here, white, and he just did blue lip. The spokes are still black. People have chrome lipped wheels. Actually, I think blue lip it's like way less flashy than the other ones we're looking at. Because it's just a little bit, a little accent here and there to add some color into his design. I think it looks fine. I think it looks more than fine. That's like clean. That's actually really good looking. Like, the pattern of how you accent colors, like around the lip is the safest thing you can do. I don't think you'll ruin any car. This guy is just being harsh. And then this is the number one. You finally made it to the M. These ones will scar out. Really? You kidding me, bro? This car looks sick and sadly had potential. Yeah, it's a really nice looking car, even with those rims. It fits. It's chrome bumpered orange, chrome wheels orange. He actually fit his theme. He's got it tucked under here too. He doesn't have tons of stance. It's not the most, look, he didn't cut the fenders either. These are still his stock fenders. So a lot of donks will cut the fenders to fit bigger wheels, which does ruin a classic's resale value because you're essentially gutting it out and changing the metal, because these aren't fiberglass panels, they're actually metal. You're destroying a lot of the classic resale value. But since he actually picked wheels that weren't stupidly oversized where they would require that, it looks fine. Like, I think it's fine. That was really disappointing for number 1. And finally, here's the last dumb idiot non-car guy article I'm gonna make fun of. Okay, 45 car products that are a complete waste of your money. Alright, complete waste. Fake badges, ooh, starting off strong. You got me there. Styling bars. If you want to look like it has a roll bar, but don't want roll bar protect you. I mean, are actual roll bar capable? It depends if it chassis mounts or how it sits, but racing seats. Oh, come on. This is not a waste of money. Have you actually had racing seats before? They literally prevent you from sliding around when you're taking hard corners, even in a Toyota Camry. Come on, this is so stupid already. Brake caliper covers. Yeah, fake ones. I'll absolutely agree with you. But brake ornaments. Okay, thank God he's talking about fake ones. I thought he was gonna talk about actual brake calipers. I was like, dude, those serve a purpose. They're not there for fashion. Body kits. It's gonna vary. I mean, some body kits I think are worth the money. That's a really stupid entry. Wings, again, a really stupid entry. If you actually track your car, you'll need it. Fake hood scoops, that's a good one. Fake, okay. Hitch cover, yeah, I'm not a fan of hitch covers either, but hitch safes, that is what it is. Headrest hooks, okay, I don't get this fashion. Yeah, I don't get that either. Eyelashes, alright, you got me there. Reindeer, yeah, please stop doing this around Christmas time. Okay, bullet hole stickers, again, that's also pretty dumb. The stick family, that's also really dumb too. So he's winning me back here. Spinner hubcaps, that's medium. Scissor doors, these actually can be practical. Maybe not on a Ford Focus, but they are actually practical on cars like Lamborghinis. If you don't own a Lamborghini, you don't need Lambo door. Okay, first off, Alfa Romeos are the one that created. They're not actually called Lambo doors. They're called scissor doors for a reason, because Lamborghini was not the one that invented them. I don't know why he mentions a Chevy Silverado in the photo he shows as a Ford, but okay. Paddle shifter. Okay, oh, hold on, let me read this one. On a manual transmission built for racing, paddle shifters make a whole lot of sense. On your run-of-the-mill, off-to-the-golf course Acura, they're a toy. Hold on. On a manual transmission built for racing. This proved how much of a non-car person. This is why I scoped out these articles. I only read like 10 into them and didn't read that much further. But each time I read further, whether it was this one or this one, manual transmission vehicles do not have paddle shifters. If they do, like Chevy Camaros, it is used for rev matching. They do not shift the vehicle up and down on a manual. A manual transmission shifts up and down via a freaking stick shift and a clutch that they have to engage and disengage with their foot. It is a third pedal. On a manual transmission built for racing, paddle shifters do not make a whole lot of sense. If you are racing a manual transmission car, you should not have paddles on it, and if you do have paddles on it, they just disengage and engage rev matching, like I said in Camaro's case. On your run-of-the-mill, off-to-the-golf course Acura with a manual transmission, again, an Acura with a manual will not have a paddle shifter. Manual transmission cars do not have functional paddle shifters. They are for automatics, actually, because they helped automatics manually select gears. Otherwise, it will automatically select gears if you do not override them with the manual. Oh my brain hurts. Oh, aside from that intercooler mess up that Natasha did. Oh my God, you're worse than her. That's the most fundamental thing that everyone knows, automatic and manual gearbox, and you f***ed it up, man. Oh, is it really worth reading the rest of this knowing just how stupid he effed that up? But oh my God, that's the end of the video, yo. Holy crap. How do people like this become journalists? Please stay within your field of knowledge, man. Please only write about things you have knowledge for, because that was embarrassing. This was embarrassing, dude. That was embarrassing to read. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check out my other videos. Until then, though, see y'all next time. I'm going to try to get my brain cells back. Bladed Angel out.